stuck in some of these downpours, especially as you're with me in the car line. Hey, nailed it yesterday, right? In the car line, you got soaked. I know. Well, today we will be cooler. Kids get into the bus stop this morning dry. May see a few showers this afternoon. And again, it's just because of the stalled out front to the south. More on all this coming up in just a bit.
Well, let's get a check on your traffic, and really not a lot to complain about this morning. We had a lot of construction delays this morning, not too many major incidents that are impacting your commute this morning. Here's a live look at I-95 in Miami. You see there's a lot of cars there, but they are moving right along, so I'd call it average. Let's take a look at Broward County. We're seeing a little strip of congestion here on I-95 southbound as you approach 595, but other than that, Broward County, you're looking great. Pick your poison on going northbound and southbound. You can take the Turnpike, you can take 95, you can take US 1, 441. It's all looking good. Eastbound and westbound on our causeways to and from Miami and Miami Beach are also looking good. 595 eastbound commuters this morning, I-75 to US 1. If you hit it right now, it'll take you 12 minutes. University Drive to US 1 will take you 6. Drive safely.
Saira, thank you. Happening today, voters in Miami heading to the polls.
It's going to feel like when you walk out the door.
That cold front is here, Julie, as promised, and right on time.
Yeah, it feels nice too, and this is nothing compared to how cold it's going to feel for the big bus tour, collecting those toys on Friday, Eric. So we'll be watching you bundled up as you're enjoying the festivities Friday and the big event. So for right now, this is a transition into cool temperatures. We got the upper 60s and low 70s, Fort Lauderdale, Miami, 74 degrees in Key West. Did want to show you this if you haven't noticed and you haven't been able to head to the Broad Walk. Hollywood Beach has got some beautiful Christmas lights out there, so we never really get to see it. If we see that sunrise, they usually go down. So just some fun things to think about as we're getting closer to the holiday. We are also noticing temperatures getting close to where they should be, but still above average. Upper 60s and low 70s. Get you out the door. Winds out of the north. Boy, it feels fantastic out there. Open up those windows and doors and enjoy this refreshing change as temperatures have dropped 3 degrees. As for rainfall, because we have that stalled out front over the Florida Straits, we can't rule out a chance of a stray shower. My in-house model does pull a few showers later this afternoon. I'm talking isolated precipitation, nothing widespread. So I do have it on the forecast, though I think most of us stay dry for much of the day, especially this morning as the kids head to the bus stop. More on all this coming up in just a bit.
All right, let's get a check on your traffic. Things are not looking too bad for this time of the morning. Here's a live look at I-95 in Miami. Lots of cars on the road, but not a lot of incidents. That's something to pat yourselves on the back about. We love seeing some safe driving. Broward County, we're mostly green, seeing a little spots of congestion on I-95. And once you pass 595, we're seeing just a little trouble spot there, but no need to detour. We're in the orange, not the red. Southwest Miami-Dade, we're seeing, again, typical for this time of the morning, a big stripe of red and orange, a big slowdown in congestion on the Turnpike northbound through the Homestead area. That clears once you get up past Kendall, so I suggest you hop over to US 1 and take that for a smoother northbound commute this morning. Quick look at some drive times before I let you go for now. 595 eastbound, I-75 to US 1 will take you 12 minutes. University Drive to US 1 will take you 7. Drive safely.
That's right. It feels good out there, Julie, right?
Yeah, it feels great. I know it doesn't look pretty. I just posted that on all social. I know it's gloomy, but it feels so nice. You can open up those windows and doors and have that refreshing breeze moving in from the north. Temperatures reflecting that north breeze. We're in the upper 60s and low 70s, Miami, Fort Lauderdale, Key West. And you know what? This is really going to be setting the stage for what the day is going to look like and what it's going to feel like. So once we do start to get into the later half of the morning, we're keeping these clouds around as our winds are moving in from the north. Because of the front that cleared yesterday, it stalled out over the Florida Straits. So that's keeping the atmospheric moisture around in the forecast, but it doesn't feel that way because it's in the way of rain and cloud cover. Winds out of the north, 6, 9, even 10 miles per hour, gusting in the Keys in the 20s, which has allowed temperatures 1 to 4 degrees more comfortable than yesterday. So my in-house model does pull those clouds lingering with a slight chance of a shower around lunchtime. If we see any showers, they'll be very isolated. I think this run is overdoing the precipitation expected today. The best chance for showers will be really concentrated by the Keys because they are in the closest proximity of the frontal boundary. Highs today will only reach the upper 70s with those lingering clouds around. There's the frontal boundary. That's why we're keeping that chance of some showers around. More on the forecast coming up.
Let's get to that Tuesday forecast. Our weather authority, Julie Durda here. Julie, it feels like the sun just said that it's going to take the day off.
I mean, and I don't think we'll complain because we'll have temperatures that are nice and comfortable. Though, you know, if you have time in your day, maybe you want to take a nap. This might be good napping weather. And, you know, with temperatures in the upper 60s and low 70s, it feels fantastic, even though we're not seeing the bright blue skies and dry conditions, which we typically talk about in the wake of a front. But in the wake of this front, we've got cloud cover and we have a north breeze and we have very nice mild conditions. Upper 60s and low 70s will get you out the door this morning. Winds anywhere between 8 to 10 to even 12 miles per hour, but gusting in the 20s from time to time in the Keys. But you can see where the cold air really is. It's just to the west of us, and that's where we're actually seeing the mostly clear skies is to the west and north. Temperatures have dropped 3 to 5 degrees. So my in-house model does pull the possibility of a stray shower here or there as the moisture content is still around. I don't think we'll see nearly as much precipitation as yesterday, but a stray shower can't be ruled out since the front is nearby. So as for temperatures, will be less humid. It will be cloudy from time to time, maybe peaks of sunshine later in the day, but overall those clouds are stuck right here over South Florida, and it's all because of our winds moving in from the north and affecting that moisture content, noticing that it's all staying offshore. So unfortunately, we are going to keep those clouds around, but the fortunate thing is our temperatures are nice. More on all this coming up.
All right, if you're heading out the door right now, take a deep breath and let me show you our roads right now. Here's a live look at I-95 near the county line. This is the exit to Ives Dairy Road. A lot of cars out there, a lot of spots with a lot of congestion on our major roadways at this point this morning. So just be patient. You'll make it where you need to go, where you need to get to. It just might take you a little bit longer than usual. Turnpike northbound in southwest Miami-Dade. There is a crash here on your Alapata Road, again on the turnpike, affecting northbound traffic right now. That's where you're seeing all of that red. You could take US 1 as an alternate, but we're seeing a lot of congestion there too. So that's just something you might have to wait out. Let's head up north to the Golden Glades interchange, where we are seeing red right through the interchange. That clears a little bit once you pass it to the south, looking at speeds of about 12 miles an hour. Quick look at drive times before I let you go. 595, I-75 to US 1 if you're heading eastbound, 18 minutes. University Drive to US 1 will take you 11. Buckle up.
Thanks so much, Gabriella. Now, as we look outside, good morning to you. I'm meteorologist Amanda Pappas, certified meteorologist, that is. And we see that we have some cloud cover in the mix. Of course, yes, we're waking up again very gloomy, very melancholy. And I hate to break to you, but this is all a part of the greater good that's to come in the forecast. So this cold front is moving on through. There's actually one of two that we're going to talk about. This first one has made it much more gloomy. It also has allowed for us to spark up some showers as well, just offshore there. You can see, look at this. It definitely looks like a day where you just want to crawl into bed and stay there with your loved ones, right? But we got to go to work. We got to go to school. So as you are getting up, make sure you have that umbrella on. You expect some more of these scattered lighter showers. It's really more of that annoying drizzle. As I was coming into work, I could feel it. Makes your hair frizz up. It's almost just barely visible, but it's there and you feel it on your skin. Miami here at 71, Fort Lauderdale 72, Pembroke Pines at 68. Definitely a lot cooler this morning than we were just yesterday and the days prior, of course, throughout our Basel. Now we see that the forecast is calling for a good amount of showers to just roll on throughout the day today. On again, off again. It's going to be lighter drizzle. It's not going to be the best day for the beach, the pool, the boat, and definitely not the boat because it's going to be choppy. So why is that? Well, a front is pushing through. That's what's going to make it be just a lot more gloomy looking around here. However, the one plus side that we already are faced with today is that it's much cooler. So with this first front, yes, we have seen a good amount of showers in place, but we are getting much cooler. We already are cooler right now than we were yesterday. Number two, we have a secondary cold front. It's going to reinforce some of that cooler air by Thursday. And then after Thursday, we'll be right where we should be in terms of temperature. So here's the setup. Some showers are possible for today. We already are starting to cool down, though, which is wonderful news for us. We're near seasonable for tomorrow. Look at these temperatures. We're about 7 to 11 degrees colder this morning than we were just this time yesterday. Absolutely wild to see us that much cooler. And look at the rest of the country. They've been dealing with multiple cold fronts, and we have not one, but two. And the one that's coming out of Canada right now that's near Bismarck, look at those temperatures, how cool they are. That's on its way to us. Right now, we're waking up much cooler too. 68 for Pembroke Pines, 73 for Homestead. Hour by hour, we're not going to warm up very much because of the cloud cover. We're going to stay well below where we were just even yesterday. today and where we've been throughout the past week. So we're going to stay in the 70s for today and definitely cloudy. So we're near seasonable. We're thankful for that. Here's the first front. Here's the second front. This second front swings on through Thursday and Thursday morning into Friday morning. We're waking up much cooler, guys. So keep that in mind. It's really going to be nice to see this cold front swing on through. Take a look at your 7-day forecast. Those major implications are going to be, of course, more rain today with the first front. We're much cooler. Then heading into tomorrow, yes, we warm up to the 80s. But look at this. That secondary cold front knocks us back down into the 60s Thursday and Friday morning.
All right, Amanda, thank you. Miami-Dade Sheriff's deputies arresting a man after they say he crashed his van into a cement column outside their substation in the hammocks and threatened several deputies with a hammer. This is